So what's up, folks? So in the wake of Hillary Clinton being exonerated of all of her guilt for selling vital information to our enemies, compromising our national security, buying her way out, getting away with that shit when she should be behind bars, what do we run into? There's a protest by the Black Lives Matter movement down in Dallas for yet another shooting. And a sniper or a pair of snipers take out 11 cops. I think the death count is at 4 now. 11 cops shot. I think that this shooting is like the vast majority of all the other mass shootings that we've had within the last 4 years. I think they were all orchestrated by the administration. See, they want to scare the people into believing that we should be disarmed as citizens for our safety, which is complete bullshit. Okay? Like the Batman shooting, for example, they've always got a patsy. And this is what they did this time, but they fucked up. Alright? They had a picture of a young black man carrying his rifle, strapped over his shoulder. And they put it out there on social media. This is our suspect. We need to find this motherfucker. Right? A little diversionary. Let's look for the wrong guy. Let's look for the guy that wasn't doing shit wrong. So that the people that are set up, the real villains, which I totally believe that this was an inside job, just like 9/11 was. Just like the vast majority of all the other mass shootings and the Boston bombing. That was nothing but a fucking drill to see how people would respond to martial law. Because they shut that city down when that happened. That's what they want to do. I think that the government right now is trying to pick a fucking fight with all of us. They want to fucking go to war. They want to eliminate a whole bunch of us. Just kill the fuck out of a whole bunch of us. They've got FEMA camps set up. They want to put us in FEMA camps. They want complete and total fucking control. Just dividing us and keeping us preoccupied with bullshit like they've been doing to them is not good enough. They want robot workers that are barely surviving, that are totally dependent on them to survive. Because if we completely depend on them to survive, we will be completely obedient to the tyrannical government that runs this country. They are destroying our country. So I think that the government, the powers that be, are wanting to pick a fight with us. I think they want us to fuck up because they're ready. I think that's their fucking plan. It's not the police. So everybody wants to blame the police. Oh, well, here's this video of this happening or that happening. They don't show you the countless days and nights that these fucking police are out there dealing with the worst level of fucking scumbag shit the society has to offer. People that are doing all kinds of crazy dirt every fucking day, worthless, derelict motherfuckers that they have to fucking deal with. The calls that they have to go on every fucking day. Cops don't have to deal with folks like you and me, law-abiding citizens that work hard on a regular basis. No, they deal with the fucking low-life motherfuckers on a regular basis. 95% of the people that they have to fucking deal with. They have to go into homes and find kids that have been fucking tortured half to death. And maintain and not kill the fucking parents that perpetrated those crimes. You don't see none of that shit. You don't see how you take your job home with you. You go home. I mean, most people will try to lie. Oh, when I'm off work, I don't think about my job. Bullshit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And police have to take their jobs home with them. And all the bullshit that they've seen. Homicides, suicides, drug overdoses, car crashes. I mean, those guys, by and large, most of them are heroes. And they've saved more lives than you're ever going to. And if we didn't have the fucking police there, what would keep people from just busting your door down, raping your wives and daughters, taking all your shit, killing you, raping you? Nothing. The police are needed. They're not our enemy. You know, so if you get pulled aside by the police, how about instead of being combative, you fucking roll with it? Yes, sir, no, sir. Accommodate them. Because if you're not doing anything wrong, you're going to go home. They're not just out there picking people at random to murder. A lot of these assholes that get shot by the police, they fucking deserved it. Had they not been resisting, had they not been fighting, had they not had a rap sheet this fucking long, had they not been fighting them and had a fucking gun on them, when their lives are on the line every fucking day, if your life was on the line every fucking day, and you had to fucking wrestle with some cocksucker that had a fucking gun, wouldn't you shoot him? You would. If you felt your life was in danger, you'd shoot him. But back to this Dallas shooting. These cops start getting popped. They put this man's picture out there. He wasn't the suspect. So they've already checked his weapon. They've already talked to him. I'll show you that footage here in just a minute. But that's how fucking corrupt the government is, and how fucked up society is, and how fucked up social media is that all they have to do is name you suspect. That's all they got to do. Take a picture of you, throw it up there. Hey, this guy did this. Hey, 40 people got shot in a theater, and it was this guy. And we all believe it. Oh, well, we need to kill that motherfucker. That motherfucker needs to die. So that we feel that we got justice somehow. How many of these people, these suspects that have gotten caught or arrested or thrown in jail or are awaiting trial now for these crimes, how many of these people are really guilty? You got to question that. And I find it ironic that this shit popped off right after fucking Hillary got to walk. You've been under investigation for how long, bitch? 4 Americans died in the Benghazi scandal. Y'all did nothing to help them. And how many top secrets did you sell? How much information, how much national security did you put at risk? The lives of our loved ones. The lives of our countrymen. All put at risk so that you could get paid. This bitch wasn't just giving shit away just to give it away. She was getting fucking paid. So don't think that this shooting or how many other atrocities pop up for November that's going to make us forget what a crooked motherfucker you are. Because, bitch, even if you fictitiously take office, which is what it is, because, see, just a short couple of months ago, it was Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump. You look at the Bernie's rallies, thousands of people were in support of Bernie. Thousands and thousands of people are in support of Trump. You weren't even in there. But just because they get on TV and lie and tell us, well, here's the polls, and everybody wants Hillary. Bullshit. Oh, they're ready for a female president. Now, there is a small percentage of the fucking population that is dumb and blind and thinks somehow they're going to be part of history because they voted for a stupid fucking communist bitch. Now, if you want to fucking vote in a female president, how about you have two female running and then pick the best of the two? But you know what? That's neither here nor there. The fact is, bitch, that we're not going to forget what a corrupt motherfucker you are, what a liar you are, what a murderous, treasonous, fucking non-deserving bitch you are, and everything that they post up online or put in the fucking news about how you're running in the lead, or no, you're not. You're not. It's all fictitious. It's all bullshit. And I, for one, will not submit to you. I will not follow you. Barack Obama's never been my president. He's never been my leader. I've never followed that cocksucker. And you know what, you goofy fucking bitch? I will never follow you. And I don't care what laws you pass to strip me of my rights. I will retaliate. I will rebel. Because me, just like millions of other Americans, we're sick of y'all's bullshit. We're not going to forget about that. We won't forget it. I'll keep reminding people so that we don't forget who the fuck you are, bitch. But that brings me back again to the Dallas shooting. That they orchestrated this. I believe this was an inside job. When people get hostile, citizens get hostile on the fucking streets. And their emotions get the better of them and they just start killing folks. It's not sniper action. It's open-ended rioting, shooting, beating in your face on the fucking street. It's not hidden. They're not snipers. Okay? This was either CIA or FBI, some secret ops group. Somebody from the establishment was put in place to go kill some motherfuckers. And you could put it all back on the people, and this could just be another little brick on your pile so that you can snatch our guns away from us, so that you can make it illegal for us. Making guns illegal? Even if I have to turn in my guns that I have legally, won't stop me from getting another one, because I'm going to protect mine. So let's go ahead and roll this tape of these two gentlemen that were protesting peacefully and about got them fucking selves killed because of some bullshit they didn't even fucking do. They almost got turned into patsies. This one gentleman in particular almost became a patsy, and he's lucky he didn't get shot on the fucking street. Check this out.
I don't know what to say. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The crazy thing about it is that I was down here. I couldn't get to my vehicle because of the roadblock. And hindsight 2020, I could have easily been shot.
Where were you when your picture was being plastered all over the country? You didn't even know.
I didn't know. We received a phone call that my face was on there as a suspect. And immediately I flagged down a police officer.
So while the country was looking for you, you were talking to police.
I was talking to police, laughing and joking with police officers.
And not only that, we were assisting the police. You know, we were part of the organization that put on this peaceful protest. And so when they started shooting, we went to the cops and asked, what can we do? How can we help them? And so the whole time we were helping cops. You know, and I understood, just recently, less than 48 hours ago, a young man that had a permit to carry a gun was killed by a cop. And so when they started firing, when shots started firing, I went to the cop. I approached them, and I told my brother, I said, give your gun to this cop because we don't want an accident. We don't want them to come around the corner and see you with a gun and start shooting at you. And so when the first shots went off, we turned over our gun and let them have it, and then help direct traffic. We helped people get behind buildings. We were assisting. At the end of the day, we came for a peaceful protest. We didn't want anybody to be hurt. We came just for cops in the world to understand that those that are being killed by the cops, we want you guys to know that we're human, but we understand that cops are human. And so their human nature says we don't want anybody to be hurt. But what I'm bothered by is that my brother easily could have been killed because somebody that was irresponsible identified him as a suspect. Not as a person of interest, but a suspect.
Mark, have you talked to police since your picture was plastered? Have you spoken to them since then?
Yeah, I just got an interrogation room for about 30 minutes. Where police officers lying, saying they had video of me shooting a gun, which is a lie. Saying that they have witnesses saying that I shot a gun, which is a lie. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's the system. The system was trying to get me. The system was trying to get me.
Did you get an apology?
That's something we did.
No.
We asked them, we said, you know what, now y'all have my face on the national news, are y'all gonna come out and say that this young man had nothing to do with it?
What's your concern now going forward?
I mean, like my brother said, he been getting death threats. I haven't even got on my social media. I don't know what's going on. All I know at the end of the day is that I was unjust. It was like unjust going on. It was persecution on me, unrightly, and I feel that they need to do something about that. I'm not satisfied with an apology.
Are you concerned about your safety
Absolutely.
right now?
Absolutely. That's why I'm in this.
You changed clothes.
I didn't wear this out here tonight.
No,
You changed clothes.
No, they confiscated his clothes.
My clothes.
They confiscated his clothes and
my
his gun.
rifle.
And then when they got us in the interrogation room, so you got to understand, I was the one that approached the cops initially and said, let me let the world know that he didn't do it. And when we got to the cops, everything turned on me, where it was like they was interrogating us, like asking me, Corey, did you shoot somebody? Do you ever want to shoot cops? And I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from? Why is it that, you know, and I know that the world is hurting right now because some cops was killed. But if I come to you and I'm trying to offer assistance, why is it all of a sudden you turn it on me? And you trying to make it seem like me and my brother are part of this. And the world, not just the local media, but the world has seen our pictures. The world has seen him. And now, you know, popular opinion, now he's already been indicted. He's already been persecuted because, like I said, I've already got death threats from people all over the world because they think we had something to do with this. And there was nothing. And before we left, I turned and I asked the cop, I said, sir, are you guys, I see y'all doing interviews in front of the police station. Are you willing to go in front and tell the world these two young black men had nothing to do with it? And he said no after the investigation. And I said, so you know, God forbid, but you got 4 dead cops out there, and you may have 2 dead civilians because people think we had something to do with it. And why are you guys not willing to protect us and clear our name? And they nonchalantly had nothing to say about it.
What will you all do now? Do you think you need to leave Dallas? Where can you go and be safe?
And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not leaving Dallas. I'm still going to protest. I'm still going to be who I am. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You know, the Second Amendment gives me the right to bear arms as well. So if I get death threats and they come to my house, then you guys may be in my house. Simple as that. I'm going to protect mine and protect my family. That's why I flagged down the cops in the news, because I wanted to protect my brother. Because the first thing I can think about is them seeing him and not asking questions, but shooting first. And that was my main concern.
Could you have, in any stretch of the imagination, thought that your rally, what you did to call attention to issues in other parts of the country, would end the way that it did in Dallas tonight?
You know, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion right now. I'm trying to be strong right now for my family that I know that's watching, but I'm crying on the inside because we simply came to be a voice to those that don't have a voice, and we went from being a voice to being suspects and being villains. And my question is why?
You said it. The most wanted man in America.
How do we go from protesting to being the most?
That doesn't make sense to me.
But do you think I overstated it, or do you think that's the situation?
I haven't been on social media yet. I just left the police station, so I don't know what's really out there. But for you to say that, my brother said that I'm all over the news and social media. When you say it like that, it's like, wow, that's crazy.
So what did police say when they released you? Thank you for coming in. We'll talk to you later. What?
No, when they released me, they handcuffed me again.
For what?
Because I asked them, I said, where's my shirt? Where's my keys?
And where's my gun?
And where's my gun?
Why are you confiscating this? We've already cleared our name. You guys already did the test. You've already tested us to make sure that nothing. You've already tested us, and so what's next? What's next? What's next? You've already cleared our names within the department, but are you going to clear our names out here in this world? Because we got to go out here. We got to go homes. We got to get in our cars and go homes. And there are people, just like the idiots that decided to sit on top of a building and shoot cops, there are extremists out there like that. And we don't know what's going to happen to us.
All right, Corey and Mark Hughes, thank you so much for talking to us this morning and for allowing us to do what we can to share your side of this story. We wish you both well. Thank you so very much. Reporting live in downtown Dallas during the midst of what is an unprecedented situation in this city right now. Reporting live, Robbie Owens. Back to you, Doug.
So there you have it. It's that easy. All they got to do is point out a suspect and boom. Everybody's looking for them. Everybody wants justice. To me, it's just another ploy for them to take our guns. And it's another diversionary tactic to keep our eyes off of Hillary Clinton. Keep our eyes off the powers that be. Diversionary tactics. Just like the 9/11 attacks, that was all an inside job. That's why they were able to pass all these new laws for our protection. So that they could bug our phones, so they could have access to all of our shit. Because they're trying to monitor terrorism and to protect the American citizens. Homeland Security Act, all these other bullshit acts that they decided to pass, which really just stripped us of our freedom, stripped of us our privacy. How many fucking people died 9/11? I haven't done my homework this morning, but I think the best I remember it was about 6,000 people. Thousands of fucking people died. And the 1%, they got rich off of it. Our government got a lot more power. They tried to sell us all this bullshit. Oh, one plane went down in Pennsylvania. Can't go out there. There's no wreckage. They got it all blocked off so nobody can go. The Pentagon, the fucking Pentagon, allegedly, gets hit by a plane, which was complete bullshit. There were no plane parts out there. There was no footage. All you had is a couple freeze frames of an explosion. Bullshit. That was a fucking bomb that you motherfuckers set. Complete bullshit. 9/11 was a fucking farce. That was set up to fucking rob us. That was a fucking complete setup. And there's going to be more of that kind of shit. And there's going to be more shootings perpetrated by the government. And they'll blame a citizen. They'll snatch a citizen. You know, when it's actually legit, and it's a fucking Muslim radical jihadist cocksucker, we'll sweep that under the rug. Never mind that shit. Suspect was killed. Kind of funny how that works, isn't it? Seems like when it's legit, they'll kill the suspect, but when it's an inside job, well, they got somebody to pin it on. JFK, I mean, this shit's been going on for a long time. JFK, that was an inside job too. Everybody knows that. And this fucking sniper shooting in Dallas is the same fucking thing. Even if they do come up with the legit suspect, I guarantee you it'll be another patsy. Another level of bullshit. And like I said, between now and July till November, there's going to be more shootings. There's going to be more bullshit pop off. Because either they want to be outrageous enough to act out so that they can implement total control, which is known as martial law. Or they want a full-scale war with us. Which instead of destroying our cities, destroying our homes, if we were going to go to war, if we were going to have a civil war, it needs to be taken to them. Because they're killing us left and right. Like it's free. As far as I'm concerned, the war has already begun. We just hadn't started fighting back yet. They got us too busy killing each other and blaming each other. When in reality, it's the fucking government. It's people like Barack Obama. People like fucking Hillary Clinton. What needs to happen in America, the only chance we got, you folks need to start praying. You need to start praying for America, because we're in trouble, folks. We're in big trouble. And it's going to go bad. It's only getting worse by the day. There's going to be a lot of lost lives. All for the sake of control and power. And the motherfucking new world order that they're trying to press. Open your eyes, folks. Prepare yourselves, because it's about to get real bad real quick.